Have you been wondering if there was an armor set to wear while you are controlling a vehicle or using a Zonaite device? Have no fear, the Zonaite Armor Set is here. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Mr. West Games channel. My name is Mr. West and today I'm going to teach you guys how you can get the Zonaite Armor Set in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This armor set is great as it lowers the amount of energy used while using Zonaite devices. Of course, don't forget to like the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's get it. Before I continue, I should warn you that there may be footage of items, sages, and other things from later on in the game that some of you may consider as spoilers. I will not be spoiling any of the storyline in my videos, but I can't help if you might see some gameplay of things you haven't unlocked in your game as of yet. So just a pre-warning, if you do consider these things as spoilers, you might want to just save this video for later. There are 3 pieces to this armor set, and they are all found in different, hard to get to locations in the sky. I'm going to go through the best and easiest way that you can travel to these locations and get each piece. You may want to make sure you have some energy cells, stamina restoring food, and Zonaite devices to make sure you can fly to each of these areas. If you have the Zora chest plate, then that will make getting to one of these locations a lot easier as well. You may also have been to some of these places and might have missed the chest with the armor piece inside, as they can be hidden. I had already been to the first place and missed that there was a piece of this armor set there. The first piece we are going to get is the Zonaite Waistguard. This is found at the Zonaite Forge Island in the Necluda Sky Archipelago, southeast of the Great Sky Island. The easiest way to get here is to head to the Natsuya Shrine on the Great Sky Island. Head there and head outside to where the Zonaite Plains runway is. Look out over the edge to the southeast and you will see a mushroom looking island off in the distance. This is where we need to head to. Now, you can fly to the closer island and use different methods to get up to this area. Like I said earlier, I had already gotten there before through just travelling in the sky area. But the easiest way, if you haven't been there, is to just build a fan plane and fly as far as you can across towards the Zonaite Forge Island. I have a saved auto build plane and made this now. Jump on and start flying towards the Zonaite Forge Island. You may need to use some energy charges here to make sure that you can fly as close as possible to this island before the plane will disappear. When the plane disappears, just glide across to the island. You will need to head to the bottom of the island on the northern side where you will see a dragon ring that you can interact with. Interacting with this will cause updrafts around the island that you can use to fly to the top of the island. Once you're up there, you will need to freefall down, dodging the red lasers to get inside to the forge. I don't have the footage of this, but this is pretty simple to do. Once you get inside, you will open the front gate and you will unlock the shrine here. Now, directly behind the shrine, you will see a Zonaite stone structure with lava down below it. You will need a Zonaite hydrant here, which you can get from Zonaite dispensers throughout Hyrule. Take it out and create some platforms on top of the lava. You will need to make sure that you can get underneath the stone structure. Once you have done that, position yourself so that you can ascend up into this stone structure. Ascend up and you will find a secret room with a chest. Open the chest and you will receive the Zonaite Waistguard. The second piece of this set is the Zonaite Shin Guards, which is found over in the Akala Sky Archipelago in the northeast area of the map. We need to head over here and it's found inside a big floating sphere. The easiest way to get here is to go to the island in the Akala Sky Archipelago if you have already been here. If you haven't, you can get here by going to the Akala Highlands Skyview Tower. Either shoot yourself up here or travel to the shrine and you will need to head to the island with the Flux Construct. This is a Flux Construct 2 and has a chest attached to it containing an old map. You don't need to defeat the Flux Construct, just head to the edge of the island where you will see a platform with Zonaite devices attached to it, making it a hovercraft. You can add some extra batteries here to make sure that you have enough charge to get up to the next area. Jump on the hovercraft and start heading north to where you'll see a big sphere and islands below this. If you want to unlock the shrine of this area, you will need to head to the bottom area. Otherwise, you can head straight up to the sphere and the top island. Down the bottom, interact with the shrine to prompt finding the shrine crystal, which is up near the sphere up above. Start using the stone cannons to shoot yourself up to each island, making your way up to the last island. Use the stone wheel to move the cannon around, and you want to line up the cannon with the whole of the sphere. Next, place a stone cube onto the cannon, and you want to shoot this cube so that it lands inside the sphere. You may need to adjust the cannon's positioning, but this shouldn't be too hard. When the cube lands inside, it will cause the outside of the sphere to spin. This is where you know you have gotten it inside. Use the cannon to shoot yourself up towards the sphere and glide down inside the bottom of the sphere. You will see a chest, and this chest will contain the Zonaite Shin guards. To complete the shrine here, ascend up until you're outside of the sphere, and you will see a small island with ore deposits and the shrine crystal. You can just drop the shrine crystal straight down and it will land near the shrine below. The final piece is the Zonaite Helm, which is found at Lycast Island, located in the Tabantha Sky Archipelago, here in this area of Sky Islands. The easiest way to get here is to travel to the Rossborough Pass Skyview Tower near Rito Village. Shoot yourself up and you will see a waterfall coming down from an island to the south, which you will want to head towards this waterfall. If you don't have the Zora chestplate that allows you to swim up waterfalls, you may have to fly to another island closer to this Skyview Tower to reach this island, or glide from the Rising Island chain if you can. When you reach this waterfall, swim up to the island above. In this pool of water on the island, there is a hidden chest containing an old map. Next, head to the minecart tracks and make a minecart with a rocket to push you up to the next island. The next island we need to head to is the islands that you can see from the plane runway. There is also another island next to this one where the tracks are broken. This contains a chest with a sage's will. I just cheesed this and used a spring to shoot me up and fly over to the island to get it. Head back to the runway and make a fan plane with rockets attached. Fly the plane up towards these next set of sky islands to the south. You will enter a low gravity zone here, which these sets of islands are in. You can defeat a Flux Construct 3 here that will drop the shrine crystal of this area, which you can take up above to unlock the shrine of this area. Attach the crystal to the hovercraft next to the Flux Construct to take the crystal up, or to take you above to Lycast Island. It can be a bit tricky landing this in the low gravity zone, so just be careful you don't exit the hovercraft too high up or the crystal will fall down and you'll have to go get it again. Either way, use the hovercraft to continue up until you see the island with water and a big mirror of light. This is Lycast Island. There are Zonaite constructs around this island as well. You will see a dragon circle on the edge of this island that you will need to go and interact with. Interacting with this circle will cause the water to drain and allow you to enter where the light is shining into. You can also now collect all the fish here, which are now easier to catch since the water is gone. Break through the rocks and head inside where you will see a bunch of mirrors. Put the mirror in the light and start moving the light around looking for the next island with a mirror. Continue to do this on each island until you reach a mirror that will shine the light downwards through a stone door. Jump down here and defeat the construct who has a mirror shield. Use this mirror to point the light towards the final receptor. This will cause the entire island to open up and you will be able to see everything. Now head to where the receptor is and ascend up here. You will come out at a chest, and this chest contains the Zonaite Helm. There you go. You should now be able to get each piece of the Zonaite armor, which will increase your Zonaite energy efficiency while using Zonaite devices. This armor set is also one of my favourite looking armor sets of Tears of the Kingdom. I hope that this guide was helpful and that you are able to get each piece easily following my guide. For more guides and helpful content, make sure to subscribe to the channel and follow me on all of my social media platforms to stay up to date with my latest content. Thanks for watching guys, I'll catch us all later.